Today, I'm coming specifically for all of you that are migrating out, that want to migrate to Canada, that want to migrate to the UK, to the US. Tomorrow now, you people will start complaining like your predecessors about how expensive everything is, how expensive school fees is, this one, that one. Whereas your mates are in Germany living the life, living la vida loca, busy being trust fund babies. See, I'm very sorry for you. You better. Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? I trust you're doing great and amazing. Please ignore that rant in the beginning. That is not my real face. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing great. So in this video, this is going to be like a sequel to the video that I made 2 years ago, one of the very first videos I made 2 years ago, why I chose Germany over Canada and the likes. Okay, so I know that this is jackpot season for most people from where I come from. Okay, most Nigerians are currently migrating, looking for migrating options as students. Okay, and that's why I thought to make this video as a sequel to that one, to really let people know the benefits of studying in Germany. Like, I am always going to be pro Europe. I'm always going to be pro Germany. I'm always going to preach the German gospel as much as I can. Okay, I mean, that's what my channel is dedicated to. All right, so this is just me basically telling you guys why you should actually consider studying in Germany in comparison to these other countries. I know, yeah, they're all like really nice and stuff, like really sought after, but you guys, you would get the same value, if not even more, from studying in Germany. I'm going to be highlighting several of them that I've experienced so far as a student in this country. Like, I have experienced each and every one of the points that I'm going to mention to you guys right now. Okay, first things first, tuition free. That's a no-brainer. You guys hear about it every other day. You don't get to pay for your studies, except it's a high-end course like all them what's it called, environmental technology and so forth and so on. Or you want to study in a private university, you get to pay some money. But as long as you're studying in a public university, which is like the most common universities you will find around, and you're studying a normal course, like a very random like normal course like engineering, medicals, whatever it is, marketing, business administration, whatever, you don't get to pay a dime. The only thing you get to pay is like your semester dues, which is like akin to what you have in Nigeria as what's it called again? Sorry guys, I'm trying to remember the name. That's akin to what we call the SUG fees, right? Good, that's what it's called. So I mean, that's just one out of the way. The second thing is that, at least where I studied, which is in North Rhine-Westphalia, it's a state in Germany, and I'm sure that's also that applies to lots of states here in Germany as well. When you pay your semester dues, I think it's the whole of Germany. When you pay your semester dues, you get to receive a free ticket, like a student ticket that takes you round your city, like round, literally, not just a city, round your state, free of charge. You understand me? Like, for example, I studied in North Rhine-Westphalia. I could go to every single city in North Rhine-Westphalia that I deemed fit, that I chose to, without paying a dime, because my ticket could take me there. But that's only with like the regional trains. You couldn't move in the intercity trains and all of that. Like, you only moved in the regional trains, which is not bad. They're also fast, you understand? So that's like a very huge plus. I don't know if that's the same for these other countries, but in Germany, you get to move around free as a student as long as you pay your semester dues. I don't know what else is cooler than that, to be very honest. Plus the other small benefits that you get with your student ID card at the school, like buying meals for cheaper, borrowing books and all of that. That's even like besides the point. Now the next thing I want to mention is like palliatives, literally, from the government peradventure something goes wrong. For example, during COVID, students were treated with so much care. Like, a lot of students lost their job, first of all, you understand? So there was provision for students to get help from the government. There were so many of them, I can't even remember, but I was a beneficiary of two different ones. One was like the charity, the other one was like the government. But they made sure that students were not hungry. Like, on a monthly basis, there was something being given to students, as long as you proved with your student Studienbescheinigung, your what's a student certificate, like enrollment certificate, thank you. As long as you prove your enrollment certificate that you were a student, a bona fide student registered in the university, you were entitled to receive something on a monthly basis, as like the least amount was about 200 or 300 euros at the time. We were able to, use it to adjust a while before COVID went away and we're able to go back to getting our normal lives and our jobs back again. And the next benefit that I experienced was like preference in so many areas, especially in organizations, most especially like in my choir. Like I received lots of preferential treatment, like when we had to pay for transportation, when we had to contribute money to transport ourselves to go for like a day's trip, like an excursion, or just sightseeing, they always paid for me. Or when we had to grill and put money together, they always paid for me. Like it was so cool. No, she's a student, let her be, you understand? So it's really cool. And it's not just about the organization, it's not just about the church or the choir. This could also happen in other organizations where you are dealing with the Germans, okay? They tend to give you a lot of preference over people who are no longer studying. I don't know why that happens, but yeah, it is what it is, right? And the next on my list is like little or no bank charges. So usually in Germany, if you have a bank here, you get to pay some money to maintain your bank account, okay? If you're a student, like the bank that I bank with currently, Post Bank, I didn't get to pay anything because all I needed to do was just to show them my Studienbescheinigung. Like that thing is gold. Once you present your Studienbescheinigung or your ID card anyway, the doors just open. It's just magical. So once you present that every semester, you don't get to pay a dime. But if you're not a student, you would pay some money for every transaction you make. I think that's the case with Sparkasse. I'm not sure. I think Sparkasse does that. For every single transaction you do in Germany, you get to pay some money. But in Postbank, as a student, you do not get to pay anything. You just get to give them your Studienbescheinigung on a semester basis. Like every semester you submit it and then you're exempted from bank charges for the next 6 months. I think that's pretty cool if you ask me. Another benefit too is like really affordable health insurance, okay? As someone that is like a graduate from a university here in Germany, you get to pay through your nose, literally, like for the health insurance, even though your company gets to take a certain percentage, like the company you're working for gets to pay a certain percentage, but the money is about almost 200 euros if I'm not mistaken. But as a student, you get to pay 120 euros, 130 euros, depending on your service provider, your healthcare service provider. But generally, it's like very reduced in comparison to someone who has graduated. And speaking of which as well, like even taxes as well, like when you're a student and you're working, you're not taxed heavily like you are like someone who has finished from school. You have like very minimum taxes that you pay, like really little, insignificant if I have to say, except like you're working overtime. But if you're like working the stipulated 20 hours a week, your taxes are not like over the roof, you understand? The next one would be like an opportunity to do anything that you want to do while studying, but that really depends on how you're able to manage your time, because if you're the kind of person that wants to pack all your studies in one semester, it could be a problem for you trying to do like other extracurricular activities. But if you're one who would like to split your semester into two, like do this one in this summer semester and then next summer semester you continue like with your remaining modules for summer period, then you can actually have time on your hands to do extra stuff, like whatever you want to do, be it traveling or any extra course you feel like you want to take, or taking a hobby like maybe doing YouTube and stuff. You actually have that kind of time on your hands. But once you're done with school and you're working 40 hours a week, it could really be challenging. Very, very challenging. Another thing that I really love about like your student status in Germany is your ability to actually expand your knowledge horizon in your field of studies as a working student. Like you have the opportunity of not just doing like meager jobs, but opportunity of working in companies in your career path, basically. So you get to actually acquire knowledge, acquire more knowledge that will help you, work experience that would help you and add to your CV, so that upon graduation it wouldn't be so much of a hassle to get a job. Because imagine that you were in a place where you only had to do petty jobs as a student just to survive, and then when you're done with school you now have to still prove yourself worthy of actually fitting into that career path. So I really love the fact that you have the opportunity here in Germany to be a working student in whatever field that you find yourself in this country. Yeah, so the very last but definitely not the least is like student discounts in lots of social organizations like cinemas, shops, name it, airlines. As long as you're a student, there are some discounts that are accrued to you. Even on Amazon, like Amazon Prime, a lot of people don't know this. In Germany, you have the opportunity of paying half the price as a student for Amazon Prime. Usually you would pay about 80 something euros if you're not a student, but as a student you're paying about 49 euros. I mean, that's like the coolest thing ever. And of course, as a Prime member, you're eligible for Prime Day offers and all the campaigns that Amazon has all year round. So tell me what else is cooler than that. I just remembered one experience I had while I was a student. Like, I went somewhere that the entrance fee was 29 euros. Guys, just because I showed them my student ID, I ended up paying the sum of 17 euros. That's like 12 euros off, 12 euros discount just because I'm a student. Like, I can't say this enough, guys, but really at this point, just use your tongue to count your teeth. Okay, guys, that's that for that. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was able to influence your decision with regards to where you would rather migrate to for your studies. Okay, let me know you liked it by giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to my channel if you're not yet subscribed. Let's keep growing, guys. Share my videos to anybody who you feel this video might be of interest to, and click on the notification bell. That way, when next I have a new video, you are instantly notified. Okay, I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Till then, be good, take care of yourselves. Bye.